Hello, Greebos, and welcome back to Downloadable Content. It must be Monday because it's Mod Showcase Monday! This week, I am showing you a whole bunch of mods that can completely overhaul the combat in your Blade and Sorcery experience. So, you do not want to miss it. Go ahead and sit down, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's dive right in. We're going to start with a lot of simple stuff, and then we're going to ramp all the way up. So I'm going to need you to pay close attention. Seriously, I mean you. I can see you eating a bowl of cereal right now. Pay attention to the video. The first mod we're going to take a look at is Health Modifier by Neeshka. In the mod section of your book, Health Modifier is pretty straightforward. You can change a ton of values if you want. You can make them crazy and random, but if you want to keep it simple like I do, go to the NPC health options, set the NPC health to custom, not anything else, not random, custom. I like to put him at about 300% health. It depends if you're playing with armor turned on and off. You can also do the same with your players. So if you want to say, hey, I want to increase the enemy's health like to 600 per, I would say also play it around 300. Feels kind of good for the player, but it's really up to you. But this is a great start, and it gives the NPCs, well, enough health. So if you want to just keep bashing on them and slashing on them, and you want to have a whole like drawn out anime duel, well, this is how you do it with the health modifier, because without it, well, these have base game enemies, and that's sad. Let's just close this door for a sec, because up next is a couple of mods to help you with archery for enemies. It's Archer's Aim Fix and Deadlier Archers by Neeshka. Now, the Archer's Aim Fix is pretty straightforward. The Archers normally in Blade and Sorcery, for whatever reason, I don't know when it came out, I think it was like the latter half of U11, possibly the introduction of U12, it makes the Archers catastrophically miss all the time. But now with this Deadlier Archer, if he gets in the range, when he fires this should hit straight on into the shield, not fire to my left. Don't embarrass me right now. There we go, right into the shield. So now, this is a straightforward mod, not gonna lie. Hey, doofus. So you want straightforward mods. Unfortunately, yeah, this is a fix for this one, so he's just gonna do it again, and that's proof of concept. We're gonna move this one. Now, bro, go ahead and shoot me right here in the chest. Notch another arrow. Excellent, I can see it happening. Come on, doofus. I don't have all day. Ah, there we go. Congrats, that one's free. But no, I must despawn you because we have other things to show, and you're no longer needed in this demonstration. Now let's check out Deadlier Archers. You'll see in the mod section in your book for Deadlier Archers, make sure, of course, you turn on Enable for NPCs. Now, they can use crazy stuff. They can use mods. They can use multiple arrows. But let's take a scroll down. Look, number of arrows at center, there's 1. We can increase that. So let's make that an easily understandable 3. Let's put this guy where somewhere he can totally see us, right about there. Draw the blade. Now, when he notches that one, he should fire 3 arrows at once. Don't embarrass me right now. You fired 1. Idiot. You're supposed to fire 3. Now I have to redo the entire demonstration. Maybe this guy will be smarter. Pull it out. Come on. I'm ready for this one. Challenge accepted. There we go. I can see the floating 3 arrows right there. And without slow motion, let's see if I'm still good at this game. Whoa, okay. Doofus, you're supposed to shoot it at me. I gave you the Archer's Aim Fix, so I don't want to see that again. I want to see you really get into this. Oh, wow. Actually, 1 hit there. Okay, hang on. Maybe I stand corrected. All right. So he's kind of doing it. That's one of the options. You suck, dude, so we're going to show them what else the mod can do. You see this chance to imbue and allow? We're going to turn that on and say 100%, and you can use modded stuff. So now, and I'm going to increase all this stuff to like 3 and 3, and let's get a shield. Now we'll put this goober on the beach like so. Notch those arrows. We can see this one. So you see how he's about to hit me in the face with a bunch of fire arrows? Block, please. Oh my god. They can use different type of imbue arrows, and with the Deadlier Archers and the Archer's Aim Fix, boy oh boy do you have to look out. I want to see another one. Oh, gravity. This is going to be fun. Let's wait for it. Wait for it. Oh! Oh, please. All right, one more time. Can you do lightning for me, bud? I would appreciate if you notch some lightning arrows right now. That's gravity again. We're gonna get a little bit closer and block at the same time. Oh, see? Look at he gravitied my shield. That's excellent. So, if you think you're really good at this game, you need to try this. But before we move on, allow me to take a look at it with maximum stuff. We are just going to crank that way up. Do your worst, Archer. I can take it. Oh my god. I'm a master of this one. All right. Show the next mod quickly. Up next is another simple mod, but remember, sometimes the simplest mods are the best. It's Pierce All by Jojy Guy. Now, this mod is important because you can easily kind of like break, I don't want to say break your game. It's not going to break your game. It's going to make you more overpowered than you need to be. So there's two files. The main one and the optional one. I like the optional one because you do Pierce All environment only, so you don't have to just pierce through armor if you're someone that likes to play with armor. So, what that means, if I take this sword here and unsheath it the completely normal way, unsheath it, Pierce All environments, well, enables me to just jab it right in there without any concern. And yes, it works on people. So let's put a dingus like right there. And he's just looking at me all dingus. Like, you can take this one and go into the wall and then be like, prepare yourself for doom. Punch, punch, punch. And so no. Well, you stick him to the wall for a while, I promise. Now, this is the guy we can do. We can literally take his hand like this and pin it into the wall. Like, well, sir, why is everyone making me look like a fool right now? He's, what? Okay. How did you do that? I don't want to know. I'll put him to the house instead. So, like this one, see how he's floating like this? So we're going to slow motion pierce! Just like that. Sir? Are you okay? Alright, well, they're making me look like goobers, but I promise you, you could pierce them to stuff. This guy is just being an idiot, so let's show you the next mod. Moving on, we have Non-Snapping Limbs by Ficus. Now, it's time for me to add some context to what I'm about to show you because, well, we have to. Non-Snapping Limbs is, well, a mild animated violence mod, which means, well, cartoon violence. So, here's how it works. If a blade-like thing, like this one, hits an arm-like thing, well, not like my metal arm, like the other arm, well, it can be removed. And if it is removed, well, they still live. And that's the point of this mod, so there's your context. Let's try it with this goober right there. Perfect, a mage. So the mages are going to cast magic. We're going to resist that magic. Grab his arm. Sir, stop pissing me off. Grab the arm, and just go, hey-ya! Now, the whole arm came off, so that's unfortunate. But you'll notice that General Grievous over here is still alive. Can you get up? You're supposed to get up. Okay, he's being obnoxious too. Sorry! Listen, I'm just gonna go, hiya! There you go. Arm is off, and he's just straight chilling. He's gonna still try to cast, because it's technically still attached, but you'll notice that they survive with non-snapping limbs. Oof! You can destabilize the leg, they won't stand up. And then, of course, no. Don't weasel around. Stop weaseling around. I'm gonna do it! Okay, anyway. As you can see, non-snapping limbs works. It makes the limbs not come back. I use it every day, all the time. It's sort of like my top 10 mods you can have. Look at them. It's perfect. Moving on is another mod that's going to require a lot of context here. It is called Carnage Reborn by MemeMan. Now, Carnage Reborn adds a lot of things to the game. Well, like you can cut them down, you can bisect them. You can make them choke on stuff. You can customize it. You can even make their faces look super ugly. So I'm going to show you all of that right now for educational purposes only. And there's your context. You can see in the book right here, I have Carnage Reborn, right? Now, there's a bunch of things you could turn on and off. You could say items can be deformed. So if you want like your weapons to look weird, you can do that one. But here's what I like to do. Items can deform, meaning that the items you use can deform other things. And that's what you want. The removable eyes from their eye holes, all this stuff. Enabled. NPC throw damages enabled. I turned some of the other stuff off. You can have a skull if you want. But some of the things I turned off was under... well, actually, let me show you the finishers. Finishers, I love them. I put them on 100% all the time. If you fail a finisher, they heal. But... head smashing, you can have that on. I turn head smashing just straight up off because it gets a little too, well, easy in my opinion. You can hit them with a really hard object and boom, head blows up. That's not what we're going to be doing right now. I'm going to show you how I use it. First thing first is a basic volunteer. Congratulations, you. So Carnage Reborn. A lot of people ask me, how do they do these weird animations where on their knees and surrender? That's part of Carnage Reborn. It happens accidentally, it happens on purpose. But if you were to get a nice swing like right around this little neckline area, okay, well, he perished right away. He's going to need more health. So we just need just a little quick, there we go. So right now he went into a finisher state. He's choking on liquids from earlier, but you see how, you know, the Kool-Aid is coming out. He's writhing around. He doesn't need that any longer. That's useless. So he's just like, please help me. And I'm not going to help him, obviously. I'm just going to knight him because I am an honorable man. Or, yeah, we're going to finish him. Ah! Let's see it in combat because sometimes they can actually surrender to you, which is pretty fun. So we're going to try it on this goober mod. We're just going to get right in there. We're going to keep swinging until he either... Oh, I'm too good at the game. I'm sorry. On guard, friend. It's time for you to withstand the wrath of Antique Blade. Keep slashing. Just get right in there. Go for a leg. He's destabilized. He's going to stand up in a second. We're going to go right in for it. Like so. Oh, oh, he got Carnage Reborn. Mess around with the files yourself. It's a really good way to customize your gameplay. I love using it. It gives me these finishers. The next couple of mods I'm going to show you requires, well, the good old-fashioned boat trip. So let's cue up that boat music and take a journey. The first one is just listed as Combat Overhaul by Palpatine. So in your wave book, you'll see new Blade and Sorcery Combat Overhaul. We have a Heavy Knight and a Heavy Knight. There's 5 of them and 1 of them. So let's just start with 1 and see where we land. I'm going to be using basic sword and board combat. We want to have a good balance of offensive and defensive. Look at those animations. You just keep on attacking, don't you? I think also maybe they can't be tripped from what I heard.
Why'd you do that?
I can kick. Haha! Your animations are meaningless against me, Palpatine. Let's get another one. That guy bought it way too hard. Let's try it on this guy. I want to see your... Oh, yeah. There you go. That's a cool animation. I want to see some more. They're supposed to be... They're kind of, as Palpatine would say, unrealistically on crack for some of these animations, but once you're like really good at the game, you'll know. You'll know how to win and how to really get in there like this. Shield throw. Oh, good. Congratulations. I saw that one coming from a mile away, dude. Thanks for the soul gem. Let's try 5 of you and see if 5 of you can withstand me. Bring it on, Palpatine's minions. I can do this all day. I have a nice bow staff. Woof. I'm going to get yelled at now. And I just want to see all these guys with all their cool animations while I give them a chance. This is a great way to challenge yourself. If you really think that you are good at this game, fight against these guys. They don't stagger. You can't really knock them down the traditional way. So if you're like just hitting them and trying to trip them like this, yeah. Okay, well, he got knocked down, proving that we are obviously a god of this game because Palpatine said you can't knock them down the traditional way, but you can straight up beat them down. Pretend you're Jackie Chan. But you get it. You get the gist of it, right? These guys don't actually stand a chance, so boom! Telekinesis! Guy, get out of my way. I'm trying to end it. Moving on, we allegedly have 2-handed NPCs, also by Palpatine. In your wave book, you're going to find it right here. Good, it's a 1v1. I'm excited. So these bastards are brand new, are you sure? Now, I expect there to be wonky animations and obviously work in progress, but we have to do this one. I believe you can get this one as an open beta if you join Palpatine's Discord. Link is right under this mod. Join his Discord, betas, download this one. Let's start. I cannot wait to see the prowess of these guys. There you are. Ooh, okay. Now that's an animation. Good. Well, okay, honestly. How am I supposed to block that, dude? What are you even doing? That's not even human. You're doing non-human animations. Palpatine, what have you done? Okay, well, you're... Where's my sword? So let's see this. They attack awkwardly. I'm going to see this in slow motion. Yeah, so he goes so low on that. So at least you can block it. They're just really wonky right now. But they're kind of doing them, right? You guys see that it's kind of working? And that's Blade and Sorcery. Kind of working. Yeah, they can spawn. Oh my god, he has the Baron's sword. You made him be able to spawn with that. You made it purchasable. So that's good. Now, obviously, I do have this with some other mods installed, so it's possible that other ones are getting in the way of this one. But it's cool that they have some at least basic understanding of two-handed weapons, even if they're kind of really wonky animations for his tests right now. I trust Palpatine. He's going to make them better, right? Way better. Up next, we have Multiple Attackers by Bread. Now, this is compatible with pretty much every single NPC around, but let's go ahead and survive a relentless barrage of 8 hunting us at once. Scary, right? So let's go. So now you'll have the archers won't wait their turns. The mage will fire fireballs. This dude will fire. And then you have to deal with multiple melee attackers at once. So you really have to use your peripheral vision. Now, the NPCs will still always come close to you because that's just the way playing Sorcery works right now. But you have to really keep your guard up because while you're doing this stuff, look at Goober over there. See, he fired a fireball while I was doing melee combat. So you really have to stay on your toes. And what I love about this one, because the player is normally completely overpowered, this kind of gives it a balance where the NPCs don't wait their turn. And I've been waiting for this mod for a long time. So I'm glad that Bread has brought us, I would say, the start of this one. There's still a couple of things where sometimes you feel like they wait a prolonged amount of time. Like the archers and ranged people, they'll still fire whenever they want. But these multiple melee guys, they still sometimes take their turn. But they'll attack you from different sides. So he's going to attack me from the side. Well, this guy's attacking me. So you really, if you're surrounded and you don't know what you're doing, you're going to lose. So keep your wits about you while you fight this one. Really fun during dungeon runs because it gives like a lot of stakes. But I wanted to show you this one because I use it now, all the time. So you're missing out if you're not using this one. Right, sir? Dodge. You are missing out. Don't move. And then we have the U10 Animations Overhaul for U12 by Palpatine. We're going to do some progressive 1v1s and see what they have. Now, these guys are going to have some weird animations, and I would caution you to not mix tons of animations because, well, they're all technically works in progress. So sometimes their brains may break, but they're going to be more on guard. They'll have better defense, and they'll also do different types of animations. But look at him. Look at him really getting in there. I have to really try, and by try, I mean destroy you. You, though, you look like you're going to be aggressive, right? Can you at least swing, like for me? I'll put my blade down. Swing. Palpatine, he's being a jerk. Fine, then block this. Yeah, that's what I thought. Now, are you mad? Be angrier. Come on, man. I'm stabbing you. Okay, whatever. On your knees. You've embarrassed me for the last time. Drop that. Drop the weapon. That was weird. You look like someone that finally, so they will combo way better now. And if we get someone with a nice long sword, not him, then, well, it should be really fun. I had enough of you. There we go. That's a good little almost sword. Can we see your cool moves? Can you do like a jumping, like walrus or flying Superman? You're not showing the spirit of this right now. You're just having so much defense, which I appreciate them with better defense now, so you can't just like obliterate them, but eventually, you know, their guard falls. At least he's comboing, so he'll combo with both weapons, which we appreciate, and they have better animations. Oh, good one. Didn't expect that, but I need to see someone else, please. He at least has a sword. This can be it. Do it. Do something. Okay, well, you have to believe me. I've showed this one before, and it worked way better than this one. I think all the mods are just working together and just messing stuff up. But trust me, you'll see cooler animations. And this is what I meant about warning you when you blend too many animation stuff. But at the very least, you're going to get way better defense one. They'll be more aggressive. They'll do surprise animations. Keep you on your toes. But right now, I'm not on my toes. You, though, are on the floor. This next mod I'm going to show you is a heavy work in progress, and it might not even technically be available in U12, but we'll see. I was fortunate enough to be able to test it. It is Aerial Attacks by Bread. In my book here, you'll see aerial attacks, and I have it, this, of course, enabled with all of the core skills and everything on. Now, what this does, well, if you've played Devil May Cry or a game like Battle Talent, well, you'll know. First things first, we need a volunteer. Hi, volunteer. Everyone say hi to the volunteer. Okay, excellent. What you do, grab a weapon in two hands, and you're going to thrust it like pretty swiftly, almost too much. So that might need to be tuned into the sky like so. Come on. Do it. Do it. There we go. Now, we're both going to go up there. I like to be in slow motion, and you can just do multiple attacks. Right now, there's a little bit of a bug that hits you a little too far away when you're doing it, but it's currently kind of working. So even if you were like fighting a normal guy. And you're like, oh man, you're a normal guy, but it's time to finish you with, slow motion attack, anime death. So you can really do a nice anime death. It'll end and you'll both fall, and it just looks so good. Now you can also do it with normal like hand-to-hand stuff, but I believe you still need a weapon to do it at first. Maybe I'm doing it wrong, but you'd have to go, oh yeah, right guy, we're gonna parry this, and then it's time. You activated my trap, drop weapon, and then punch, 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 smack. And then when we're following, yeah, you see that? It's a work in progress, but it is so cool. I'm so happy Brett decided to make something like this one, because when I'm live streaming, I feel like I naturally just want to do this one because it's so anime, but yeah, work in progress, but maybe don't expect to see it till 1.0. And then we have the U10 Animations overhaul for U12 by Palpatine. We're going to do some progressive 1v1s and see what they have. Now these guys are going to have some weird animations, and I would caution you to not mix tons of animations because, well, they're all technically works in progress. So sometimes their brains may break, but they're going to be more on guard. They'll have better defense, and they'll also do different types of animations. But look at him. Look at him really getting in there. I have to really try, and by try I mean destroy you. You though, you look like you're going to be aggressive, right? Can you at least swing, like for me? I'll put my blade down. Swing. Palpatine, he's being a jerk. Fine, then block this. Yeah, that's what I thought. Now you mad? Be angrier. Come on, man. I'm stabbing you. Okay, whatever. On your knees. You've embarrassed me for the last time. Drop that. Drop the weapon. That was weird. You look like someone that finally, so they will combo way better now. And if we get someone with a nice long sword, not him, then, well, it should be really fun. I had enough of you. There we go. That's a good little almost sword. Can we see your cool moves? Can you do like a jumping, like walrus or flying Superman? You're not showing the spirit of this right now. You're just having so much defense, which I appreciate them with better defense now, so you can't just like obliterate them, but eventually, you know, their guard falls. At least he's comboing, so he'll combo with both weapons, which we appreciate, and they have better animations. Oh, good one. Didn't expect that, but I need to see someone else, please. He at least has a sword. This can be it. Do it. Do something. Okay, well, you have to believe me. I've showed this one before, and it worked way better than this one. I think all the mods are just working together and just messing stuff up. But trust me, you'll see cooler animations. And this is what I meant about warning you when you blend too many animation stuff. But at the very least, you're going to get way better defense one. They'll be more aggressive. They'll do surprise animations. Keep you on your toes. But right now, I'm not on my toes. You, though, are on the floor. Now, let's say all of these combat mods I just showed you were unfortunately a little too much for you. Don't worry, because this final mod is the great equalizer. It is the Fatman and Little Boy by Vivens, 1997. The first thing is the Fatman. Now, these two are going to look almost identical, but we're going to fire it all the way over there, and it's going to go on an arc like so. When it hits, good explosion, right? That looks fantastic. And I'm using an unlimited ammo one, but there's ones that you have to reload manually, but right now, woo! If it hits water, I believe it doesn't explode. It's going to take a little while, but it's worth it. It's worth it to not see an explosion. See? Didn't explode. Oh no, exploded under the water. I feel bad for those fish. And let's see what it does to one of our good friends, Giacomo. Hey, Giacomo. Okay, Ron, he doesn't know he's about to meet the gruesome end. We need a wide berth on this one. It fires at an angle, but we're going to go boop. He's okay. He's fine. He just turned into a soul gem, see? So that's what this one does. Now, you will absolutely blow yourself up if you're doing this one. And I think if we do it too many times, we could probably crash our game. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. How many explosions? Game, are you doing okay? Wow, surprisingly, the performance of this one from a distance is really good. Is that going backwards, though? Now let's see the Little Boy. That one's really intense. Now, I am way up here for a reason. And that's because, well, the Little Boy is not something you want to mess around with. Trust me. So I'm going to fire at those villages over there. Don't worry. We've cleared it out, I think. It's on fire already, so this is fine. This one fires in less of an arc, but it's going to destroy the whole map. So we fire it, and we wait. When we wait and wait. Did it hit? I feel like it despawned first. I'm going to try to hit the beach instead. Come on. Hit the beach. I know there's collision there. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, it's blowing me backwards. Okay, hang on. If I shoot another one this way, it might shoot me back to the sky. But look at that explosion. Let's do another one. And another one. And, of course, another one. No, I'm going to miss it. Go back up. Oh, God. I think even from over here and shooting that, this is probably going to kill us. But we're going to try to hit the top of that instead. And just, ba-boom. Oh, whoa. That is... Well, my friends, that is it for this week's Mod Showcase Monday. I hope you personally had a great time. And if you did, why not subscribe? It's literally free. Hit the big red subscribe button down below and join up. I will greatly appreciate it. But other than that, thank you so much for stopping by. Don't forget, all the links are in the description. And I will see you next time.